Jane's general cognitive ability is within the average range of intellectual functioning. Her overall thinking and reasoning abilities exceed those of approximately 42% of children her age. Her verbal and nonverbal reasoning abilities are also in the average range, with verbal reasoning above approximately 61% of peers, and nonverbal reasoning abilities above those of approximately 55% of her peers. Jane also shows some strengths in numerical operations and mathematical reasoning, as evidenced by her score on the arithmetic subtest. Now, what's interesting is that Jane's working memory abilities, as measured by the Working Memory Index, are at a low to average range, but above those of only 18% of peers. Her ability to sustain attention, concentrate, and exert mental control are a weakness relative to her verbal comprehension and perceptual reasoning abilities. A relative weakness in mental control can make the process of learning more time-consuming and draining for Jane when compared to children her age, and it could also mean some more errors in her schoolwork. Jane's speed of processing abilities, as measured by the Processing Speed Index, are in the average range and above those of approximately 27% of her peers. Processing visual material quickly is an ability that Jane performs poorly as compared to her verbal reasoning ability. Processing speed is how fast Jane can process simple information without making mistakes. A relative weakness in this speed of processing routine information may make the task of comprehending basic information or learning new material more time-consuming and difficult for Jane. So some recommendations I have are that Jane may need to regularly and frequently review information that must be remembered. A family member or teacher could review information with her and make sure to provide lots of positive reinforcement whenever she shows improvement. Have Jane tried chunking information, which means pieces of information are grouped together in larger chunks so that fewer bits need to be remembered. For example, the number 4438 becomes 4438. Offer a lot of support to Jane for efforts in completing homework and don't overemphasize high grades. Basically, you want to focus on the quality of the work and making sure she gets it in on time.